From Casey Building Things, and I want today to bring to you the Petite Guy Burning Red. So basically it's from the Tribe Build Fighter, and it's awesome. So let's get opening it. As you can see, it has a couple trees, about 4 of them. You get the red one, the little polycap type deal, the little puzzle pieces, and the white pieces. And you also get the instructions with it. And you also get the stickers. So basically what these is, there comes a set of the red, blue, and yellow and pink ones, and you can line them up, and the backpacks just switch to everything. So that's basically it. So let's get to the painting part. Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, I have the tree set up. A tree is this. This is a tree. This is what you get in the box that when we did the opening. So what you need is, you need clippers, and you need a hobby knife. So what I like to do is to take your clippers and just go like this, and we're just getting it all off the tree, basically. So you just gotta cut all these pieces off like so, and then like these guys, you could leave them on there just to airbrush it, paint it, and then just cut it and denub it at that time. I'll go over what that is in a couple minutes, but for now, we're just gonna do this. What's so cool about the Gundam models, or basically any model basically, is that the painting. There is, you could paint it as anything you like, any color you like. You could do red, for instance. You could do blue, green, purple. Any color you want to paint it, you can paint it. And that's what's so cool about these models. You don't have to paint it. That's why these are pre-colored, because they look awesome. A lot of people like painting it. I, for one, like painting it. There's all different kinds of stuff you can do with it. It's like totally cool. So yeah, as I denub this, or doing this, just getting it ready to paint, getting ready to paint it. So this is basically it. I know, but yeah, it's cool. As I was explaining before, the whole the petite Bearguy thing is that it's part of the Build Fighters Gundam anime series. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. What's so cool about the models of that series is that basically almost all the backpacks that comes with it are all interchangeable in everything. So you get, for instance, this piece right here. This is the one that hooks up to, like, for instance, the Build Strike Gundam. You get that, and this piece goes to it, and this hooks into it. These are for the 144 scales, so that's what that is. It's really cool. I enjoy building them. It's cool. So yeah, as I finish this up, it's cool. The next part about this is when you get done with this part, you start to do what's called denubbing. Basically, denubbing is where you take the hobby knife. I'll show you that in a minute. Just give me a couple more seconds. Sorry. But yeah, just doing this. Then when you make sure you got all the pieces gone. So, as I was saying before, this is a tree. So what you want to do, you always want to make sure you get all the pieces off. Sometimes there's clear pieces. A lot of times the trees also come with letters. You can see right here. That's like an I. And then in the instructions, like for instance right here, you see the J. I don't know if you can see that, but you see like the J and all. I'll cover that more and when I start building it. But basically, when you build these, you are taking this model, following these instructions, and putting it together. So this is basically all the red pieces. I gotta do this piece. I'm doing it this way because, as I said, when it comes to these guys, what I like to do and what's easiest is to take them all off the trees like this. Keep them like in a group. Then like these are all the red pieces, so you put that off to the side like that. And now for the white pieces, you just go like this. Same process as before. You take them off. Make sure you get all the pieces. So let me finish this up, and then I'll be with you guys to do the next part, which will be the denubbing. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Back. So now that we got all the pieces cut off, what you want to take is your hobby knife, and where you see these nubs, you just want to go like that, and then just check it out. You want to clear all the nubs that you get, but be careful because it's very sharp. And then go like this, check it, and go like this. Like for this one, I don't normally keep them on the tree like this. On like this one, I normally take it off the trees, but on like for instance, like the master grade Gundams, what I like to do is just to build the Under Armor first, which is basically the frame of the Gundam. You build that first, then you paint it, and then you do the then you take everything else off the trees and do that. And I'll show you that in another video. But yeah, it's been fun. I love these builds because, like, as you can see right here, this is a big nub. And you just scrape it like that towards you. The reason why you do it is because when you paint it, there's a couple reasons why you take off the nubs. When you paint the model, you basically paint this whole thing, right? So when you paint it and you have those nubs, it paints over it and it doesn't look good. But, you know, you just clear off your blade like that. And then sometimes you cut it so good that there's no nubs, which is perfect. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. The other reason why you cut off the nubs is because, as I said, when you get into more advanced models, like the perfect grades and stuff, it affects the way the joints move. Like this one, but when you're doing this, you gotta be very careful not to go too deep on it, or you cut into the plastic. It's really fun. It's a fun build, actually. Like with these guys, I love these guys because I can sit here, build, talk to you guys. It's fun. Yeah, super fun. Also with this, the 5 sets is like with this piece, you get these, and from the red, yellow, blue, pink, you could set up one here, so it's like a puzzle, which is awesome. It's really cool, as I was saying. So the next step is I'm going to be painting this, but going to do it a little differently. I might use a different color red. I'm not sure yet, which I will show you and walk you through how to airbrush it or paint it any way you want. There's airbrushing, there's spray paints you can use. I used my airbrushing, like the airbrush stuff, which is acrylic. There's enamel. It's really cool. It's really fun. I'll get more into that in the next video. But yeah, cool. So yeah, so that's basically what I do with the denubbing. Just doing that. I know it seems like it's a long process, but it's worth it. Yep. So yeah, it's cool. Also with this series, as I was saying, it's Gundam Bill Fighter. You can get like a whole bunch of stuff. If you ever heard of Hobby Japan's magazine, a lot of times they come in like with like this bonus stuff, and it's for the Bill Fighters. So highly recommend it. It's been fun. The next step is going to be painting, and that'll be next, and I'll see you guys there. Alright? You guys have a nice... See you guys there. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. As of now, we are getting ready, set up to do the airbrushing. So I have the white and the red right here. So what you do is you open them, like so, and like so. Then what you need to do is shake them. Like if you see this cloudy mixture like that, what you want to do is put it back on and shake it. Give it a good, like a couple hits, shake it up. Then open it again, then like that. Do that to the red again. Definitely want to shake it. As you see, it's all good. Alright, so then what you want to do is grab a little, I don't know, one of these things. Put it into the thinner, which is this right here, which is X21A acrylic thinner for Tamiya colors. Get about 1 milliliter, so like an eyedropper, and you put 3 of those in there. That's 2, and that's 3. I like to start off with 3. Then you take a piece of wood, or in this case a paintbrush, and just mix it around. Keep mixing it for like a minute, then bring it out, and if you see it drops really fast, then you're good to go. I say that one is okay. Then what you want to do is, when you have it like this, don't put this directly in there. What you want to do is like get some water and wash it off. And wash it off. Like that, alright? Then what you want to do is bring it back, clean one. And then for the red, it's the same thing. You do 1, then you do 2, then you do 3 drops, alright? Then you mix it all about. Don't mix it in the, like, when you put this brush in, it's best to wash it off and not into the water, or not into the thinner, because you're gonna need that. And that looks about good. So yeah, it get a little messy, but it's okay. So you just do the same thing. You know, you bring it over here, wash it off. If you get paint on you, that's fine, because it's water-based acrylic paint. So that's how you have it, alright? So once you have that, you're good to go. Then you grab these jars, alright, these things. This is the air paint siphon for the airbrush I'll show you in a minute. Then what you want to do is open these. So you're going to start off with the reds. And you put the red in there. And then for the white, you do the same thing. And then you put the white color in that jar. Alright? So then you take the red one, or the white one, whichever one you want to do first. I prefer to do the red because it's easiest. So then that's how you do that one. Alright? So these are ready to go. You're now ready to airbrush with these. Alright, so I'll see you in a minute, alright? Alright, now for airbrushing, I use this airbrush, which is the Badger 150 Anthem USA airbrush. It's a dual action one. It's really cool. It has an under siphon where you can just go like this with it, and that's how it goes. That is how it goes into the airbrush. And then you take the air hose, right, which will go into the siphon like this. And this connects to the air compressor, which I'll show you in a minute, alright? So I'll see you guys in 1 minute, alright? As of now, we are getting ready to set up to do the airbrushing. So I have the white and the red right here. So what you do is you open them like so and like so. Then what you need to do is shake them. Like if you see this cloudy mixture like that, what you want to do is put it back on and shake it. Give it a good like couple of hits, shake it up. Then open it again. Then like that. Do that to the red again. Definitely want to shake it. As you see, it's all good. Alright, so then what you want to do is grab a little, I don't know, one of these things. Put it into the thinner, which is this right here, which is X21A acrylic thinner for Tamiya colors. Get about 1 milliliter, so like an eyedropper, and you put 3 of those in there. That's 2, and that's 3. I like to start off with 3. Then you take a piece of wood or in this case a paintbrush and just mix it around. Keep mixing it for like a minute. Then bring it out, and if you see it drops really fast, then you're good to go. I say that one is okay. Then what you want to do is, when you have it like this, don't put this directly in there. What you want to do is like get some water and wash it off. And wash it off. Like that, alright? Then what you want to do is bring it back, clean one. And then for the red, it's the same thing. You do 1, then you do 2, then you do 3 drops, alright? Then you mix it all about. Don't mix it in the, like when you put this brush in, it's best to wash it off and not into the water, or not into the thinner, because you're going to need that. And that looks about good. So yeah, it'll get a little messy, but it's okay. So you just do the same thing. You know, you bring it over here, wash it off. If you get paint on you, that's fine, because it's water-based acrylic paint. So that's how you have it, alright? So once you have that, you're good to go. Then you grab these jars, right? These things. This is the air paint siphon for the airbrush I'll show you in a minute. Then what you want to do is open these. So you're going to start off with the reds. And you put the red in there. And then for the white, you do the same thing. And then you put the white color in that jar. Alright? So then you take the red one or the white one, whichever one you want to do first. I prefer to do the red because it's easiest. So then that's how you do that one. Alright? So these are ready to go. You're now ready to airbrush with these. Alright? So I'll see you in a minute. Alright? Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so what you're going to need is like a box to put your to spray in, a spray box, and tweezers. Alright, so what you do is you grab it like this, make sure the airbrush is spraying, and you just spray it like this. Alright, You do it a couple times like this, and there you go. And that's one piece done. Like, I like to do is put this in the corner like that so it doesn't fall. Then you just put it up here to let it dry. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing. Like for something like this, you just go like this, and it'll be like this. Don't worry if it gets on your tweezers, because you can always clean it. And you want to make sure you get it off. I do a couple coats. It might do 2 or 3 coats to do it, but it's well worth it. And then you spray on the inside. Then you just put it up here with the other one again. Then you just repeat it for all the colors. But like for this, I like going like this. You airbrush it. Like you can tell the difference. Here's airbrushed and the middle one's not airbrushed. Alright? And then that's how you do it. And you do this for all the red pieces. Alright? Like sometimes you would be like make a mistake, that's fine. If you overdo it, you could always sand it down and redo it. So like here, as you see, I'm just holding it down. That's just to get it in a faster frame. If you have a wide area to do. You want to be careful not to overspray it. And you can also do a couple squirts like this. But I like to do like this. There's different kinds of paints to use. There's Tamiya, there's Mr. Hobby, there's the Masters ones. I like the Tamiya paints because it's acrylic and it's easy. I can use it inside. You always want to have like a spray box. Like with the Mr. Hobby paints, they're like lacquers. They're more stronger. You want to do that in like a well ventilated area. So you need a mask. Like a mask of some type. So yeah. So this is what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. We'll get back to you with we'll get to the I'm going to fast forward it so that you don't have to sit here and watch it all while I do the red. So see, I have this. So what you want to do is take this and put that right there. Grab your red paint, because you don't want to throw this out. You want your red paint again, right? Alright. The red paint, you put it back in the bottle, like so. Make sure it's all in there. Then you put that underneath there. And wash your hands off. So while that does that, and then you want to put this in your thin, whatever says thin on it, you don't want to have to rethin it. Alright, so that goes in the thin box. And then for this, you just wash it out like that. Make sure you get it all clean. You want to make sure you get the siphon clean. Clean off the siphon, like so. Alright, and then fill this up with water. Hot water if you got it, it's great. So, with that done, you turn that off. Then you take this over here. Like, you could use paper towels, but I use an old Powerade bottle. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your water, take it back to the airbrush. This is filled with thinner, which I'll explain it to you in a minute. What you do is you first run the water through the airbrush to get all this stuff out. You put it in that. Then after that, you go through the bottle after it's done. Then you take the thinner, pour it into this container, and then do 3 squirts of it, and then clean your airbrush. Then you can move on to a different color. So I'll be right with you with white, letting the red dry. So we'll be right back. We're back. This is how you clean the brush. water. All right, you have the water in the container already. Then you take the spray and you spray it in here. And you want to just go through all the water and make sure there's no red color. All right. Fix this for you. Sorry about this. This is my first time doing a YouTube video, so please bear in mind. Alright, so you want to do this. You'll see excess spraying off, but that's okay. You want to go through the whole bottle. Also, when you actually airbrush it inside of the box, you want to have like a paper towel in there, but I didn't have any, so this works. So you just do that, keep spraying it. And like make sure you get all the red out. It might take 2 or 3 washes, but what you're doing is actually flushing out the airbrush right now, which is fine. And once that runs out of water, I'm going to switch it out for the thinner. And when that happens, you do 2 sprays, make sure everything's cleaned out. Then you can switch on to your white brush. So yeah, the one thing I do want to mention when you're airbrushing is like every month, either the beginning of the month or since the last time you airbrushed, you want to do a major cleaning on the airbrush. So done with the water, put down the airbrush, and I just switch out for the thinner, which is right here. Then you put this back in. Like I do this so that I don't waste, you know, paper towels and stuff. Then you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squirts, 7 squirts, and your brush is clean. It may look a little dirty there. I don't know if you can see it. It may look dirty right there, but that's fine. It's not going to do anything with it. If you want to, what you can do is, I'll not show you, is to unscrew this. If you have this airbrush at least, unscrew it. You can take it off. Right. I will need a paper towel, so I'll be right back. It's okay if you get some of it on you. It will not hurt you. Just don't swallow. Don't drink it. So what you do is take that, shake it out like that, put that down, then your airbrush needle, you soak it like this, take your paper towel and just wipe it away. You can leave it in there for a second. Don't jam it down or you're bending the needle. So yeah, yeah, I'll be right back when I get the white set up. Alright, I'm back. So we're about to do the white. So as you saw, I set up the white brush. White brush is all set up. Airbrush is all set up. So what you want to do is start airbrushing it. Nice and slow. There's no rush to it. Then you want to just do that. Then you put it back where it's drying. It takes a couple minutes to dry, so yeah. I find it that like for the small models, it works great where you can just set them out and airbrush them like this. But when it comes to like the bigger ones, it gets a little harder because you're doing like 4 to 5 colors. And for this, you don't want to go too heavy, or you do that, like that, like I did. Sorry, but I done 2 of these Bearguys already. They're super fun to do. Like for instance, if you mess up, like I just did, you let the paint dry, then you could go back. You can go back and airbrush it later. Because when I'm doing this, it's hard because I'm using tweezers. It's hard to put it down where it doesn't dry on the paint. So you want to be especially hard. You want to be especially careful like that. So what I do is go like this and do that. That's what I do, at least. Experiment with it. There's other ways to do it, I'm sure. I just started airbrushing like what's it been, about 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. I find it really fun. Before I was doing spray painting it, and love the metallic colors, and I use car paints. You can use car paints for it. Just be careful with it. You gotta spray outside with it. You can do wonderful things with it, but airbrushing, in my opinion, allows you to do a lot more stuff with it, and it's super fun. Super fun. So yeah, I am almost done with this. Then it's going to be a cleanup, and then we're going to build it. So, like, if you guys have any questions about this, leave a comment with your question, and I'll be happy to answer what I can. As I said, this is a really fun thing to do. Like, I was explaining in one of my earlier videos that I've been building models for at least 9 years, 9 to 10 years, since I was probably like 10 or I would say 10, maybe 11 years old or sooner. I love Gundam. I love the sci-fi stuff. It's fun. Like, all the Gundams, including the perfect grades, are all snap types. And what I mean by that is that you don't need glue. Glue is not required. Also, with these, you don't have to feel pressure to paint it. Painting is not required. Painting makes it look better, yes. But it's all what you want to do. Like, some of my models that I have, I will not paint because of, it comes like with gold foil, and it looks awesome. But, yeah, I'm having fun with this, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video, because it's really fun making it for you guys, and it's super awesome. And, yeah, I'll also show you guys how to customize, or try to show you how to customize some paints. Not real good on it, but I'll give it a try. So we are finishing up the painting part. I got 2 more pieces, and then I'll be right to building, so I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, welcome back. So right now we are getting ready to build the petite bear. Okay, so as you see, I have the instructions out. We will need the clippers only. Clippers only. And then you just want to clip these guys off this. So it goes like this. And snip, snip, snip. As we do that, you want to do this. It's really fun to build this guy. As I was saying, if you're in a hurry, it's good, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes model. 15 at the most, or 20 if you're good. If you want to do it, as I said. Alright, so what you want to take is this little guy, and you have these guys. These little guys. You want to put it in the ear. Like so. And you get something like that. That goes on top of the head. So you need 2 of those. So you find the other one, you find this one. And then you go like this. I did not start off, when I started building, I did not start off building like off the tree at all. I followed it, I painted everything on the tree, and everything went to everything on the tree. Now you have your head, right here, alright? Then you take this guy, and you put it like this. He goes right here. And this one goes right here. And there you go. Alright, then you take this little guy. Nope, my mistake, sorry. You don't take him yet. Take this guy. And with this guy, you put him like this. And you snap it together. And there you go, here's the head. And then you grab your little nose, which is this one, and you put it like this. Now, normally, I personally, I don't like using the stickers because I'm never good at them. But for these guys, I will do it. So you take your sticker and you put it on the little nose, or as best as you can. And that's what you do. Then for the eyes, you can hand paint the eyes with black. You can use the Tamiya NATO black or dark black. For these guys, I will use the eye slits. You use 2 of them, and you try to get as best as you can. I know, as I said, I usually just paint in the eyes themselves, but for this guy, and for you guys to show you how to do it, I wanted to do it for you guys. And there you go. There's the head. The head with the eyes, the ears, and the head's complete. Alright, now we're moving on to the body. So what you will need is this part, and you'll need this part. On top of that, you will need this part. This guy goes in with this guy, and they hook up like so. See? And then you will need 2 of these polycap deals. And they both go on top. One goes on top and one goes right here. Alright. Oh, and you also need, for this one, you'll need this little bear tail. It's so cute. And you'll need the bow, which the bow goes right here. There you go. The bow's on. Then you connect the bodies like this. 2 halves go together and form the body. Alright? That's one thing. Then you could just go ahead and put the head on. And you have the bear so far. Alright? Now we are moving on to the 2 arms. You'll take the JI-10 and this guy. These 2 guys, right? Here we go. Sorry. Sorry about this. Let me fix the camera to get a better view. Alright. So you get these 2 guys. These 2 right here. Alright, and then you need this guy and this guy. Alright? And you will need 2 of these. That's that. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that. Anyway, hold on, guys. So, as I was saying, you take this guy and this guy, and you put them into this, like this, and that's how those 2 go. Same with this one. And then you need these two guys. And on top of that, this guy will go like this. And then you take the poly cap and you put it right here. And you put it on right here. And then you just pop it on. You just pop it right in. And the same on this side. It goes boom, 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 boom. And boom. There you have the arms done of the Bearguy. And now comes the fun part, the legs. Then you need these two, those two, and you need these feet. So you need the two poly caps, you need the I4s, and you need the I2s. I2 and I3. Alright? So this would be I4 and I5. Then you just line them up like this. And that goes like that. Alright? Then you put that guy like that. And you take the leg. You put the leg on the bear. And you put these two bears together. These two legs, I mean. Squeeze it together. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then you put it like that. And the last step is to take the puzzle piece, which I need to get a new paint box. That's why it's like this. You just put it like this, and there you have it. There you have the red, burning red petite Bearguy. Alright. I want to thank you guys for hanging in there. I'm Casey from Casey's Building Things, and it was my pleasure to bring to you the red burning red petite Bearguy. I will be following up with more videos. Let me know how you like this. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Alright, bye.